Hi guys, and welcome to our introduction episode of Let's Be Perfectly Queer. Is that the name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a moment where I was just like, yes, that's what it is. That's the name.
My name is Archie,
And my name's Katie.
and we're just going to do some quick intros to kind of tell you who we are, why we wanted to start this podcast, and what this whole show is going to be about.
Yeah. Shall I take it away then?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. So I'm Katie, the voice that you're going to be hearing half the time.
Oh my god.
And that is our puppy.
That's Odie.
So I'm Katie. How I identify as is pansexual. I'm also a healthcare worker. And yeah. I'm going to stop there.
My name is Archie. I am a transgender man, and I am a teacher.
And you're straight.
Technically.
Yeah.
On a technicality, which we'll go into that in another episode.
But I feel like you need to identify that.
Yeah, I'm technically straight but also I think I'm more comfortable saying queer because I'm a trans man, even though I'm solely attracted to women. You know what I mean?
Do you know it's something that we've never hugely talked about,
No.
but it's something that I do know about you.
Yeah, and it's quite interesting when you're looking at it that way. But
Yeah, true. And so I guess I'm going to talk about what it means to me because there was a long time that I haven't felt comfortable being in the queer community. So I think that's why it's really important to me to be like, I'm pansexual, and I think it's really important to have a space where you can identify, a safe space where you can actually talk about who you are, about your experiences, your stories. And I'd like, just from background stuff, I'd like to have a bit of education in there as well about where to get resources, because you get asked so many questions.
Oh, I get asked so many questions, and that's another reason why I wanted to start this podcast. Is I constantly get a lot of DMs on the socials about
into your DMs.
you know it, about where to go or asking for advice, and I do love that. But I thought starting a podcast would be a great way for people to get some information, especially great English, especially in Perth, where I found it really hard when I first started my journey to find any information. And I thought this would be a great place, and we get some guests involved, and maybe a specialist or two. That'd be
Yeah, that would be optimum, because that's the thing, is like working in healthcare, I think that the space can definitely be optimized, and if we can help anybody out there to know how to, like, we're all humans. Yes. Let's just treat everyone as such.
If only the world would be such a better place.
Oh, damn straight. So some education, some stories, some fun.
Yeah, we'll probably get some of our friends on, and maybe some of our friends' friends, and this is just a quick intro, and it's also a great place for you guys to say what you want to learn and what you'd like to listen to. And if you don't like our voices at all, we might have to do completely different hosts.
Nah, it's not going to happen. We have some very good voices.
I think so. I do have a radio voice, hence why at school I get all of the presenting roles and jobs and those kind of things.
By the way, I've been told many times that I have a very soothing voice, both by patients and my colleagues. So if you do use this as a sleep podcast, feel free. I look forward to it.
But see, they'd be like, oh yeah, we want to hear Katie's voice to fall asleep. And it's just like, Archie, can you please stop talking?
Oh my gosh, what if we have like Team Katie and Team Archie?
No. We're not going to divide the teams. Look, we could, but I'd feel very disappointed.
Yeah, I know, I would too. There's always going to be people who prefer different things, but yeah, no, I think it will be good. And the other thing, and later on, like you were saying, that we'll have specialists on, we'll have friends on, we'll have people just part of the queer community who's not part of the queer community, anybody who's wanting to tell our stories, but we will also introduce you to our pets. Yes. Because we have a plethora of them, and you'll probably hear them throughout. And I reckon Odie will be part of the outro.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, so this is going to be our first episode. Maybe we'll put it up on one of the hosting websites, but we're definitely going to put this on our social media, which we only have Instagram at the moment. And if you're listening to this on Instagram, please comment below and tell us what you'd like to hear, what you don't want to hear, and if you'd like to be a guest.
Oh, slide into our DMs with your stories.
That's cool. Yeah.
We're also going to we have an email address that we'll attach onto our Instagram. So please send us in your queer stories. We would love to hear them. And hopefully we can say a couple of them
That'd be really
on
cool.
the podcast.
I definitely love that. Because one of our favorite podcasts is My Favorite Murder, and we love when people come in and they they don't really come in, but they tell their stories and they write in, and we'd love to add a segment like that as well. So our podcast is really at the early stages, and we'd love you guys to be a part of the whole journey and a part of making the podcast about what it's going to be about. And yeah, we'd really love that.
I love the idea of journey.
Yeah, we're all going on a journey. I've been on a journey.
Haven't we all? We're all at a ripe age now.
You know it.
No, that's very true. All right. Well, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to us dribble on for the last few minutes.
And stay queer.
Oh, yeah. We haven't worked out what our outro is yet. Maybe you guys can help us. What should our outro be? We don't have an outro just yet, and we've been sitting on it for a few weeks now. So if you can think of a great outro, why don't you let us know? And you may be down in our, podcast credits as our...
Oh my gosh, yes.
Our outro creator. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
We'll do a shout out. It'd be great. If we had some merch, we'd send it to you. Maybe we'll do a credit for merch.
We'll just make something. We'll make something handmade and we'll send it to the person.
We're quite creative, just so you know. We can make things.
Sounds good. All right, well, stay tuned. Thank you, everyone. And
bye-bye.
Bye.